So this time, the topic for topic number 3 is also important in human resource management. So job analysis is a procedure by which pertinent information is obtained about a job. So it is a detailed and systematic study of information relating to the operation and responsibilities of the specific job. An authority has defined job analysis as the process of determining by observation and study and reporting pertinent information relating to the nature of a specific job. It is the determination of the task which comprise the job and of the skills, knowledge, abilities, and responsibilities required the worker for a successful performance and which differentiate one job from all others. The job design, of course, if job analysis helps in developing appropriate design of job to improve efficiency and satisfaction, job design is the process of deciding on the contents of a job in terms of its duties and responsibilities, on the methods to be used in carrying out the job in terms of techniques, system, and procedures, and on the terms or on the relationship that should exist between the job holder and his superiors, subordinates, and colleagues. It is a deliberate and systematic attempt to structure and technical and social aspect of work so as to improve technical efficiency and job satisfaction. So it meant to say that job design is an attempt to create a match between job requirements and human attributes. It involves both organizing the components of the job and the interaction patterns among the members of the group. Okay, so to continue our discussion about job analysis and job design, please take it away, sir.
Right, good afternoon po, Dean and classmates. Dean, thank you for a brief introduction for this particular topic. So with job analysis and job design, we have 4 subtopics. So we decided to divide it into 2. Si Sir Lukman po later will discuss about the last 2 topics. Job analysis and job design. As Dean mentioned, job analysis is directly related to job specifications and job descriptions, while job design is directly related to job enlargement and job enrichment and job enlargement, and also involves job rotation. So let me first give a brief introduction about job analysis, but later this will be deep in by my co-presenter. So what is job analysis? Job analysis is a systematic process. From the word itself, job analysis, ina-analyze, di ba, yung work, yung job. So it deals with studying and collecting information on the nature of job. Ano bang klaseng trabaho ito? What are the qualities and qualifications required to a job? Physical and mental capabilities required to a job? Duties and responsibilities, physical and mental effort required to perform a job? Necessary skills required to perform a job? Working conditions and environment for a job, in order to describe job description and job specification for recruitment and selection of employee, improve job satisfaction, employee safety, and to build up employee motivation, etc. So like what I've said earlier po, job analysis is directly related po to job specifications and job descriptions. And later po, it will be discussed on the last 2 topics. And again po, we encourage you po to feel free to chat box for any insights. You can share your experiences if you can relate to this topic or any additional ideas po. So job analysis. In simple words, job analysis is a formal program which examines the tasks, duties, and responsibilities contained in an individual unit of work. So if we are looking for a job, or in publications, they're posting jobs, whether in private or public sectors, no, pag may mga vacancies. Of course, number one po nating makikita dyan is the job description and the job specifications. But madalas po, if I'm not mistaken, more on job descriptions lang po yung pinopost. And nandun na rin po yung qualifications sa baba, and other factors. So, why is it important? What is the objective of having this job analysis? As a student of MPA or as a public servant, or especially for those who are in HR departments or administration and resources department, we know that to determine most effective methods of performing a job, we need this job analysis. Kung ano ba yung pinaka-effective um, para po ma-fulfill yung job na yan, para ma-provide yung requirement for that specific job. Of course, to increase employee job satisfaction. Another thing is to identify core areas for giving training to employees and to find out best methods of training. And of course, development of performance measurement systems and to match job specifications with employee specifications while selection of an employee. Because we know na very crucial po ang first steps or this first things, no? Kasi dalawa po yan, tulad po ng binanggit kanina, job analysis and job design. The first things that we need to consider, yung job analysis. And then the latter part will be the job design. So kung sa una pa lang magkakamali na po tayo, you being being a recruiter or ano bang tawag doon? HR manager or any recruitment, no, or you being an employee or being an applicant for a future employment, it is very crucial itong first step na to. We won't miss this kasi ito po yung basis natin kung fit ba tayo, kung qualified po ba tayo sa required na kailangan i-meet ng hinahanap po nila. And then, how about job design? Ang job design naman po is a systematic attempt to organize tasks, duties, and responsibilities into a unit of work to achieve a certain objective. Kung ang job analysis po, it examines and define clearly what the job requires, ano po yung mga specific requirements. Dito naman po sa job design, it is more on organizing, more on planning about the task, analyzed by the job analysis, and duties and responsibilities. So medyo similar po sila pero magkaiba po ng concept. Job design is also an integrated task, responsibilities, and duties that are quintessential, tama ba? Whatever pronunciation, quintessential for a specific job profile. Ano ba yung quintessential? Parang if you are perfect for this job, no, if you are the most fitted for this job, ayan. So it also puts together the work content and qualifications needed for a job profile according to the requirements of an organization as well as an employee. So dito po sa job design, kasama na po dito kung paano may improve yung isang employee kapag na-hire na siya, kung paano po niya ma-develop yung skills, and of course for the success of organization. It's all about, it will all fall in job design. Difference between job analysis and job design. What is the difference? The key difference between job analysis and job design is that job analysis aims to put forward the description and specification for a job profile. So like what I've said earlier, job analysis is the first part in human resource, promotion and selection, or in recruitment, or in other factors po, no? And while job design carries out the further process of finalizing the actual tasks and responsibilities, the employee will be performing to actualize organizational goals. So dito po sa job design, papasok po yung job enlargement and job enrichment. Kung titignan po natin, parang similar lang po sila, pero tingnan po natin. Ang job enlargement daw po is the horizontal expansion of a job. So, medyo lalawak yung horizon mo, medyo mag-expand yung trabaho mo. Pero when can we call it enlargement and when can we call it enrichment? Sa enlargement daw po, it involves the addition of tasks at the same level of skill and responsibility. So lalawak yung horizon mo, dadagdagan yung yung task mo, madadagdagan, pero it is on the same level of skill and responsibility. And it is done to keep workers from getting bored. Ang job enlargement and enrichment po, they are both proposed for the workers para po to keep them from getting bored. Actually, yung boredom na tinatawag, no, yung monotony na tinatawag na paulit-ulit na lang, routinary na lang, at minsan nakakawala din po. One factor that an employee would be demotivated would be in that kind of situation wherein bored na siya, or tulad nga po parang what example can we, siguro sa pagtuturo, maybe for teaching, for how many years, for example, elementary teacher, no? Since pumasok ka, you have handled the same subject for how many years, and then the same level pa, no? Kung grade 6 yung pinasukan mo, science tinuturo mo, paulit-ulit na lang for how many years hanggang sa mag-retire ka na. Imagine how and really familiarity breeds contempt, no? Talagang kapag pag medyo familiar ka na, alam mo na, hindi ka na ganun maghahanap ng additional knowledge, or maybe mahihinto yung development. So depende po, no, may ibang mga tao na ganun na lang, na-stuck na lang into an aquarium, and feeling nila alam na nila lahat, and then feeling nila ganun pa rin ang paulit-ulit lang din naman. So madami pong ganyan na naboboard. So sabi niyan, it is different than job enrichment. Later po makikita po natin yung difference po nila. Another thing, it contradicts the principles of specialization and the division of labor, whereby work is divided into small units, and each of which is performed repetitively by an individual worker. Pero ang job enlargement po talaga, kinokontra niya po yung prinsipyo ng specialization. Kasi, di ba, minsan magugulat ka, bakit parang ito lang naman yung pinirmahan kong kontrata? Bakit ito lang naman yung job description and specialization na pinirmahan ko, but bigla na lang dumadami yung trabaho? So, ayan nga po, nagko-contradict po sila with the division of labor, and each which is performed repeatedly by an individual worker. So some motivational theories suggest that the boredom and alienation caused by the division of labor can actually cause efficiency to fall. And there are advantages naman po of job enlargement, no? Especially in our situation, sa sitwasyon po natin ngayon, pandemic, kung babalikan po natin yung mga unang part, no, yung first half po natin, nung unang ECQ po natin, ang dami talagang naapektuhan. Worldwide ang epekto, and sa atin po ang dami pong nawalan ng trabaho, no? And siguro it's one of the importance na nagkaroon ng job enlargement sa isang company. Dito tignan po natin, it's just an example. So sabi diyan, it would increase or would have variety of skills. Job enlargement helps the organization to improve and increase the skills of the employee due to organization as well as the individual benefit. Dahil po nagkaroon ng job enlargement yung isang company na or agency na yon, yung mga tao nagkaroon ng variety of skills. And during pandemic, alam naman po natin na ang daming nag-file ng bankruptcy, yung iba talagang totally nag-stop, yung iba nag-skeletal lang kanilang work. And this would help, no? So lalo na sa skeletal system na dahil wala po yung isang employee, no? Pero because of job enlargement, natutunan mo kung paano gawin yung role niya. So you cover up, naging cover and still na-sustain po yung pangangailangan ng isang company or agency. But later, may mas maganda pong particular topic po doon para doon sa example na yon. Another, it improves earning capacity. Pero I don't know if this is applied to all or every lahat po ng company ay ginagawa po ito. But I'm not just speaking on finances, no, on earning, literal na earnings. Pero meron din naman na earning capacity. For example, due to large enlargement, the person learns many new activities. No, we earn new knowledge, new skills. And when such people apply for jobs to other companies, they can bargain for more salary. So because of job enlargement, because of a wider skills and experiences, pwede ka rin mag-bargain for future if you would transfer to another company or if you're looking for greener field. Another advantage is wide range of activities. And job enlargement provides wide range of activities for employees. Since a single employee handles multiple activities, the company can try and reduce the number of employees. So yun nga po, naging beneficial po siguro siya sa mga kailangan magbawas ng mga trabahador. And nakakalungkot lang po, of course marami rin nawalan ng trabaho, pero dun sa mga na-involved sa ganitong job enlargement, it is an advantage for them. Kasi siguro kung pipili ka ng magtatanggalin mo, siguro i-retain mo po doon yung mas maraming alam, no? Yung mas maraming nahawakan. So this reduces the salary bill for the company. Pero sana pandemic lang, no? Sana matapos na rin po ito. How about the disadvantage of job enlargement? So kung meron pong advantage, meron din pong disadvantage yan. Of course, ayan na yung sinasabi natin eh. Na dinagdagan yung trabaho, hindi ni-specify kung ano talaga kung yung trabaho mo, magugulat ka na biglang nadagdagan. Of course, it increase work burden. Depende na lang din siguro sa pagtanggap po natin, pero this is a reality. Talagang mas lalaki po yung challenges, mas lalaki po yung burden. Kaya nga minsan kapag ganyan ang sitwasyon po natin, mahirap naman na magtrabaho nang wala sa puso. Lalo na kung no choice ka. No choice ka dyan, kailangan mong tanggapin yung trabaho or else tsugi, no? Ano bang gusto mo? Manatili, may trabaho, may kita or wala. So minsan wala din tayong choice. Pero I don't know if lahat pong ito ay nakasaloob pa rin po sa provisions and regulations of DOLE or civil service. So yun po. Therefore, the efforts of the individual may remain unrecognized. Ayan. So job enlargement increases the work of the employee and not every company provides incentives and extra salary for extra work. So yun po ang nakakalungkot. And ayan, siguro for some private companies, most of them compared to public naman, mas mas active ata at dominant ang pagbibigay ng mga salary and extra incentives, extra salary for them. Kasi nga po ang culture or ang objective po when it comes to organization ng isang private, di ba po, ay more on profitability. But for public or government, number one objective po nila is accountability. So, dun din po nagkakatalo no minsan. And then another thing, it increased frustration of the employee. In many cases, employees end up being frustrated because of increased activities do not result in increased salaries. Yun lang pong nakakalungkot minsan. Of course, we are thankful na natututo tayo, pero along the way, minsan bakit ba tayo nagtatrabaho, 'di ba? Para kumita. Kumita din. And kung dinadagdagan yung trabaho, sana dagdagan din po yung salary natin. Akin lang naman po yun. Pero sabi ko nga po kanina, we can also earn not only in um, in a factor of finances, but also in knowledge na pwede natin gamitin, skills na pwede natin gamitin in the future. Another thing is problem with union members. Many union members may misunderstand job enlargement as exploitation of worker and may take objection to it. Ayan po, hindi po maiiwasan yan sa isang agency or company na kapag nagkaroon ng enlargement sa trabaho, no, dinadagdagan yung trabaho mo. Although same level of difficulty, pero ganun pa rin, no, minsan dahil doon napapa-OT ka at minsan doon dahil doon nasisira ang pamilya, de joke lang, o ang relasyon. So hindi ko po alam, pero maybe it's a reality, I don't know. Pero yun nga po, nagkakaroon ng nagte-take advantage ang isang company or employer at maaring natatapakan po minsan yung karapatan ng isang worker, no? Ito naman po, what is the difference between job enlargement and job enrichment? Job enrichment means improvement or increase with the help of upgrading and development. Dito naman po sa job enrichment, kasi sa job enlargement, pwede pong walang training specifically. Dinagdagan lang yung trabaho mo, lumawak lang, pero maaaring wala kang training doon. Maaaring wala kang specification doon na hindi mo naman talaga linya. Pero dito sa job enrichment, it means improvement or increase with the help of upgrading and development. So po pwedeng upgrade in resources or upgrade in training and development, whereas job enlargement means to add more duties and increase in workload. So that's the difference, no? Medyo may ano lang talaga, pagkakaiba lang talaga. By job enrichment, an employee finds satisfaction in respect to their position and personal growth potential. So okay naman po, ang job enrichment kasi, of course, isusupply nila yung needs mo, merong supervision, merong training or seminar na ipapasok sa'yo before you will go into that additional job. Whereas job enlargement refers to having additional duties and responsibilities in current job description. So ayan po. Job enrichment involves organizing and planning in order to gain more control over their duties and work as a manager. The execution of plans and evaluation of results motivates worker and relieves boredom. Huwag po natin kalimutan ng job enlargement and enrichment are being proposed para po ma-motivate talaga. Number one is to motivate the workers na maiwasan na boring yung trabaho, no? Paulit-ulit na lang. Wala, parang nakikitan lang wala silang growth dito, hindi sila nag-grow. Especially kung medyo malabo yung career path, no, ng isang pinapasukan mong company or hindi mo nakikita yung career path doon. So job enlargement and job enrichment are both useful for motivating workers to perform their tasks enthusiastically. Ayan, job enrichment is largely dependent on job enlargement, whereas job enlargement has no such dependency. The job enlargement theory involving horizontal expansion to increase job satisfaction and productivity is relatively simple and applied in numerous situations. Job enrichment, when compared to job enlargement, not only includes more duties and responsibilities, but also gives the right of decision making and control. So siguro sa job enrichment, medyo mas meron ka ng authority dito in making decision and control because nga po you have undergone or you were provided um, development like trainings, resources, and other factors. So yun po yung job enlargement and enrichment. So another job design is this job rotation. Ayan, ito rin po ay isang importante na kailangan din po natin malaman bakit may job rotation. Is it really effective? Well, maybe case to case basis, no? Is it ano bang tawag doon? Makatao minsan. So, tingnan po natin. A job rotation is a technique in which employees are moved between two or more jobs in a planned manner. Alam niyo to, itong job rotation for me, it would be applied depende po sa culture ng isang company or isang agency. For example po in Philippine National Police in the PNP, may reorganizational every chief PNP na umuupo, no? Meron pong kaagad diyan na after po magkaroon ng budget hearing, magkakaroon na agad ng reorganization sa mga different directors. And kahit po sa mga regions namin sa Maritime Police, sa Maritime Group, no, sa mga regions po natin, sa iba't ibang regions po sa Pilipinas, nagkakaroon po talaga ng rotation. Lalong-lalo na sa mga regional chiefs po natin. And yun nga po, it depends on the culture, no, and the needs of the agency or company. So the objective is to expose the employees to different experiences and wider variety of skills to enhance job satisfaction and to cross-train them. Yan po yung isa sa number one objective ng job rotation, no, for the employees. Kaya po malaking tulong din ito, no, lalong-lalo na nung pandemic, talagang ang dami pong nawalan ng trabaho. And if you are one na talagang na-expose sa iba't ibang trabaho, you still have that job unless talagang magsara po talaga. So, job rotation, yan po yung definition ng businessdictionary.com. And then the main objective of job rotation is to improve the efficiency of the employees, and work should not be hampered or affected in case absence of any employee in the organization. Yan po, naging helpful din po siya, lalong-lalo na sa mga, for example, merong kang katrabaho na talagang importante po yung kanyang work, no? Every day meron po siyang mga daily compliances or anything. And at some point siya po ay nagkaroon ng emergency. So the good thing about this, merong isang empleyado na kasama na na experience din yung work niya. So kayang takpan, no? Natatakpan po yung trabaho. So hindi po mapaparalisa no? Yung work ng company. And then the final outcome of job rotation is employee gains wider exposure to various job roles in human resource department. For example, no, sa human resource department, besides his skills and knowledge would be developed by dealing with the various jobs, gains experience in handling various tasks, and develops ability to do multitasking in case of pressing situations. Ayan po yung isa rin sa mahalaga kung bakit po minsan yung ibang mga agency or company meron pong ganitong klaseng proposal, job rotation. Some organization use job rotation as tool to decide the final posting of the employee. So tingnan po natin kung ano po yung mga drawbacks ng some when regards to job rotation. Una, regional employees not ready for change in their routine job. For example po, hindi niya pa ganun ka-master yung unang work niya, no? Yung talagang pinaka-work niya na sinign up niya. And then, marorotate na naman siya sa ibang klase ng trabaho. So, isang problema po yun. Another is employee may face adjustment issues in new job scenario with increased challenges and difficulties. Ang hirap din naman po na ilipat kagad sa isang klase ng work. For example, if you are in the administration, after few months or maybe a year, lilipat or siguro few months lang, no, lilipat ka na sa operations para ma-expose ka naman sa operations, magkakaproblema kasi hindi ka pa fully adjusted dun sa isang work mo, hindi ka pa nga masyadong gamay, ililipat ka na naman sa panibagong trabaho, no? Panibagong adjustment na naman. So again, another is employees may not cope up with the timings if employee is asked to change his working time if the company functions is in day or in night shifts. Ayan po yung isa sa mga problema din. And of course, dahil po doon, tumataas po ang stress and peer pressure as a result as change in regular duties and responsibilities. So siguro maganda po itong job rotation kung talagang napagplanuhan ng maayos, naaral ng maayos, at kung kailangan talaga ng isang company or agency ng ganitong klaseng practice. Ito po yung advantages of job rotation. Tingnan po natin. Kaya din po nabanggit ko kanina na talagang nagkakaroon ng routine pag-ikot, rotation, lalong-lalo na sa mga regional chiefs, mga hepe ng mga stasyon, police, no? Para po maiwasan yung monopoly. Lalo na sa culture po, no? I'm not saying anything against my organization, pero based on the previous experiences and observations with different administrations that we had before, lalong-lalo na kung ang president po ay talagang suportado ang specific organization, for example, this PNP, no? Talagang maganda rin po na i-maintain din yung kaayusan nito. Kasi po yun nga po, isa sa advantage ng job rotation is to avoid monopoly. Na eto lang ako, dahil kontrolado ko na to, walang ibang makakalam nito. Parang merong entitlement na ako lang ang may karapatan na humawak ng posisyon na to. Parang ganon sa ibang mga positions, no? Job rotation helps to avoid monopoly of job and enable the employee to learn new things and therefore enjoy his job. Ayan din po, nagkakaroon din po ng motivation yung mga employees para po hindi ganun ka-monotony or ka-routinary ang kanilang trabaho. Again, it provides an opportunity to broaden one's knowledge. Due to job rotation, the person is able to learn different job in the organization, and this broadens his knowledge. So it's really an advantage for an employee, or if you are in a position na ma-experience din yung iba't ibang mga sections, iba't ibang mga fields, no? Because of at some point it would help us for growth and for future promotions. Another thing is it avoids fraudulent practice. Ito talaga siguro yung number one. In an organization like bank jobs, rotation is undertaken to prevent employees from doing any kind of fraud. Importante po talaga ito sa mga agencies or sa mga companies na talagang maaring ma-expose o maaring tempting ang culture when it comes to fraudulent practices. For example, if a person is handling a particular job for a very long time, he will be able to find loopholes in the system and use them for his benefit and indulge, no, or participate in fraudulent practices. Job rotations avoids this. So ito po isa sa kagandahan din, lalong-lalo na kapag sa isang agency, no, lalong-lalo na sa mga may posisyon, you are in the authority, talagang maganda po ito para hindi ka ma-tempt din, no? Kasi for of course, if you would think na alam mo na lahat ng pasikot-sikot, alam mo na kung saan pwedeng magkaroon ng butas, alam mo na kung saan ka babanat, pa ganon. So, maiwasan talaga yung monopoly na makakontrol po, no? Yung ganitong sitwasyon. It's just a factor. It's just an example. Maaring meron pong ibang mga talagang accountable and talagang respected din naman doing this such thing na talagang hindi po sila nagpa-practice kahit po matagal na sila sa trabaho nila. So again, another disadvantage, frequent interruption. Ayan, because of job rotation, talagang maapektuhan yung work. Lalong-lalo na sa amin, tulad sa organization po namin. Ang ganda po ng, or even in the president, in the administration, no? Ang ganda ng kanyang program, ang ganda ng kanyang plano, ang ganda ng project na sinimulan. Pero dahil napalitan ng administration, napalitan ng bagong director, and then lalo na kung yung director na yon medyo di po natin alam no kung ano po yung nasa isip niya, no? Kahit ang ganda ng planong yun, tatanggalin. No, ang daming nasasayang yung effort, nasasayang yung trabaho, nasasayang ang lahat. And of course, sino ba ang nagpapakahirap niyan? Yung mga downlines. And yun po yung isa sa disadvantage. A person who is doing a particular job and get it comfortable suddenly finds himself shifted to another job or the department, or yung iba naman po employee, no? Talagang na-enjoy mo na yung work na yon pero bigla ka na lang ililipat, no? So these are the one of the factors, no? This interrupts the work in both the departments. Another thing, it reduces uniformity in quality. Ayan, because of this interruption, naapektuhan po yung quality ng work done by a trained worker. Ayan, is different from that of a new worker. Of course, kung ikaw naman talaga ay nasa posisyon na yon, tapos okay naman, nagaganap pa na mo na maayos because you are well trained of that, because you are more experienced on that, and then suddenly you will be transferred. So yung papalit, no, na hindi ganun kagamay, magsisimula pa lang. No, siguro talaga yung first phase ng job rotation ang pinakamahirap. Kasi kung naikot na yan ng ibang mga employees, okay na eh. Kung medyo exposed na sila doon. Pero yung first phase, talagang bago lahat ng isasalpak, doon po talaga nagkakatalo. So when a new worker is shifted or rotated in the different department, it takes time to learn, of course. May time po to learn for that, to adapt that new job. And you are pwede kang ma-expose dun sa mistakes in the process and affects the quality of the job. Bilisan ko na lang po, no, baka naubusan ako ng oras. Disadvantages of job rotation. Another thing, misunderstanding with the union members. Sometimes job rotation may lead to misunderstanding with members of the union. The union might think that employees are being harassed. Ayan, and more work is being taken from them. Siguro yun din po talaga yung disadvantage dahil nga na-master mo, naikot mo, anytime kapag kailangan ka, kahit may trabaho ka, pag kinailangan yung ano mo, pag may demand dun sa work mo, magiging dalawa-dalawa, tatlo-tatlo yung trabaho mo. So yun din po siguro yung disadvantage ng naikot mo lahat, no? And that's it po. Feel free to share your insights on the chat box and ideas. And next topic po will be discussed by Sir Lokman with regards to job specifications and descriptions and job evaluations methods.
Okay, kindly share, continue to the next presenter.
Hello, good afternoon din. Good afternoon, classmates. Sir Mark, pwede natin
Opo, sir. Sige po.
Okay, so to continue,